Hey, Steelers Nation. We're back with an exclusive video packed with the latest updates on our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any exclusive updates or exciting Steelers news. The Pittsburgh Steelers are currently focused on making a major decision for their quarterback position in 2025, with eyes on either Russell Wilson or Justin Fields. Both quarterbacks spent 2024 in the Steel City on one-year contracts, each having the chance to showcase their abilities as starters. For a time, it looked like Wilson might be the top choice, leading the team to an impressive 10-3 record after stepping in for Fields, who had a strong 4-2 start. But a late-season collapse raised doubts about Wilson's performance and exposed weaknesses across the roster, putting the spotlight on Fields once again. Now, many insiders believe that Fields has emerged as the preferred option, largely due to his youth and athleticism, which may offer more long-term promise than the more established Wilson. However, as General Manager Omar Khan pointed out, both quarterbacks are free agents, meaning the Steelers could face stiff competition from other teams in need of a signal caller. With both players potentially fielding offers from across the league, the Steelers are hoping to act swiftly before the free agency frenzy begins. NFL insider Adam Schefter reports that the Steelers are eager to finalize a deal with either Wilson or Fields before free agency kicks off on March 12th, or even earlier, during the legal tampering period starting on March 10th. This is a critical window for Pittsburgh, and former NFL General Manager Doug Whaley, who has deep roots with the Steelers, weighed in on the situation during an appearance on the Fan Morning Show. Whaley suggested that if Pittsburgh can deliver a deal that ticks all the boxes for either quarterback, and if the financial terms are right, a deal could be struck before the weekend ends. The price tag for securing either Wilson or Fields remains a hot topic of debate. Spotrac estimates that Fields' market value is around $6.4 million, but most NFL experts believe that figure is likely to rise. The Steelers may need to get creative with their offer, possibly taking a cue from the Minnesota Vikings' $10 million deal with Sam Darnold prior to the 2024 season. While some may see that as a hefty sum, it might be necessary for the Steelers to act decisively to prevent other teams from swooping in. Local insiders have been adamant that Pittsburgh's priority is to lock down a quarterback as quickly as possible in order to begin filling out the rest of the roster. With Fields quickly becoming the fan favorite for the job, speculation has ramped up around the idea that the Steelers might do whatever it takes to retain him. Yet, longtime Steelers backup Charlie Batch holds a different perspective. He recently stated that the team should approach both Wilson and Fields with offers and see who bites first, likening it to an ultimatum. Batch also expressed doubts about either quarterback sticking around for the 2025 season. The Steelers' options are limited, with alternatives like Sam Darnold and even Aaron Rodgers being discussed, but Fields undeniably offers the most upside. This would be a chance for Pittsburgh to truly evaluate his talent and potentially build a future around him. If things don't pan out, they could always turn to the 2026 draft for a fresh face at quarterback. As the Steelers prepare to make one of the most important moves of their offseason, the clock is ticking. The financial offers, the decision between Wilson and Fields, and the looming competition will shape the future of Pittsburgh's quarterback situation. Will money be the key factor that leads to an early signing, or will another reason push one of these quarterbacks to choose the Steelers before free agency begins? What are your thoughts on this unfolding drama? But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The rumor mill is churning, and if true, it would send shockwaves through the NFL world. The Pittsburgh Steelers, long known for their meticulous approach to team building, are reportedly exploring a blockbuster trade with their division rivals, the Cleveland Browns. At the heart of this potential deal, none other than quarterback Deshaun Watson, whose tumultuous journey over the last few years has been marked by legal battles, underperformance, and injuries. What would such a move mean for the Steelers' future, and could Watson find redemption in Pittsburgh? For the Steelers, acquiring Watson would be a high-risk, high-reward decision. The veteran QB, who once led the Houston Texans to success, is still one of the most talented passers in the league when healthy. However, Watson's recent struggles in Cleveland have been impossible to ignore. From a disastrous 2024 season filled with injuries and inconsistent play to a re-ruptured Achilles tendon that may keep him sidelined for most of 2025, Pittsburgh would be betting on Watson's potential to bounce back. The question is, can he regain his former Pro Bowl level in a new system, under the pressure of one of the most demanding fan bases in football? The Steelers have long been known for their stability at quarterback, especially with Ben Roethlisberger's legendary tenure. But with a new era upon them, could Watson be the bridge to another Super Bowl contention? Some insiders believe this trade could signal a shift in Pittsburgh's long-term plans, moving away from developing a future quarterback in favor of taking a gamble on an established player with massive upside. The idea of pairing Watson with star players like George Pickens and Najee Harris could certainly make the Steelers' offense a force to be reckoned with, if Watson can stay healthy. But let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Watson's legal issues and inconsistent performances have clouded his reputation. After a season plagued by off-field distractions and disappointing results, many wonder if he can ever return to the player who once led the NFL in passing yards. There are those who still believe that with the right coaching staff and a change of scenery, Watson can rediscover his elite form. But with his recent Achilles injury, it's unclear how much time it will take before he's truly back to full strength. A trade with the Browns would certainly involve Pittsburgh taking on a significant amount of risk, but could it also be a stroke of genius? As rumors about the potential trade for Deshaun Watson swirl, one burning question remains. What do Steelers fans think about this bold move? The Pittsburgh faithful have always been a passionate group, known for their unwavering support of the team, but also for their sharp criticism when things go awry. With Watson's recent struggles, would they welcome him with open arms, or would they prefer to see the team stick with a more proven option at quarterback? Some fans may argue that bringing in Watson could be a game-changer for the Steelers. With his talent and ability to push the ball downfield, he could add a new dimension to the offense that has been lacking in recent seasons. Pairing him with a strong supporting cast could potentially elevate the team back into Super Bowl contention. But are Steelers fans willing to overlook his off-field issues and past injuries for a chance at greatness? On the other hand, there's no shortage of fans who would be skeptical about such a high-risk move. After all, Pittsburgh is known for its strong defense and steady play at quarterback. The idea of bringing in a player with a cloud hanging over him, not to mention his injury concerns, could be a tough sell to a fan base that values consistency. Many might prefer to see the Steelers take a different route, perhaps investing in a younger quarterback or waiting for someone with fewer red flags. Ultimately, the opinion of Steelers fans could determine whether this trade becomes a reality or remains a fleeting rumor. With their team's future on the line, will Pittsburgh's passionate fan base embrace Watson as the next quarterback of their beloved Steelers, or will they demand a safer, more stable option for the team's long-term success? Only time will tell. As more details surface about this potential trade, one thing is certain: Steelers fans are eagerly awaiting the next chapter in their team's storied history. Will Watson be the hero they need to rise above the competition in the AFC North, or will the trade go down as a cautionary tale of unfulfilled potential? The clock is ticking, and this potential blockbuster move could shape the landscape of the NFL for years to come. Stay tuned. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.